Hey guys, happy Friday. Welcome
Happy Friday.
to Everyday People, the Pacifica chapter. I'm Crystal Taufalele.
I'm Lynn Katoa, and we are here with the beautiful DJ Pebblez. What's up, girl?
Hi, everybody.
We're going to need more energy than that, okay?
I'm just waking up.
Thanks for joining us again. We had a break last week.
Yes, we did.
Because we needed a break. Our producer needed a break. She's been very busy behind the scenes. But your episode is brought to you by getmedcard.co, where you can get your medical card at the lowest rate right now, which is $70. So
That's right.
go online or check out Big Buddha when he's on location and get your cards.
Yes, and it's www.getmedcard.co. So make sure you guys go on there, at least get online and kind of just get there and kind of like just get some information on it. I have it. It's amazing, and it's very worth looking into.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yes. It's going to be a great show. We're going to talk to DJ Pebblez here, get to know her DJ life, about the couple events that are going to happen this weekend starting tonight.
Yep.
But we have an event that's going to be put on by 92.5. It's going to be tomorrow, and it is a Mom is a Queen Day from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. at Valley Fair Mall. Just celebrating moms, and they're going to be giving away thousands of dollars in prizes. So make sure you check it out.
And if you're a mom, you can actually come over there because they're having moms compete against other moms.
Pow!
To win prizes.
Pow,
So if
pow.
you think your mom can beat other moms, you bring her over there so she can win some prizes.
And by beat other moms, we mean like friendly games,
beat
PG,
them.
rated G, right?
But yeah, bring your moms out, or if you're the mom, come out and compete for some prizes over there at the Valley Fair Mall. What else do we have going on? Oh, the Miss Sala America pageant is also happening tomorrow.
I can't believe that it's already here.
I know.
I feel like
really
it was just
went
yesterday
fast.
or last week, and you're going to be DJing there, so we're going to get to know a little bit more info on that. But the Miss Sala America pageant, I bet you it's going to be amazing. The contestants are beautiful, intelligent women, so I cannot wait to see what the turnout is going to be.
Yeah, for sure. And then we also have Mother's Day, obviously, coming up on Sunday.
Yes.
Some people were surprised it's Mother's Day, so if you guys haven't gotten your mom anything, the planters also going to be popped up in Salt Lake City at Revive Boutique.
Wait, where's Revive at? That sounds familiar.
It's right on 900 South and like 300.
Oh, yes. Right down the street from me.
It's a pink boutique. You literally can't miss it. If you saw the pink building, you're going to see a pink trailer in front of it too.
And it is a cute pink trailer.
So you can come and get Mother's Day plants there.
Are you into plants? I'm gonna let you get to that. No, it's okay.
Misty.
I'm actually not. I'm not.
You don't gotta yell.
That's okay.
It was a simple question. You gotta
That's
yell
okay.
at me.
We'll get you there.
I've never really been into plants, but my mom, she has like 30 plants in the house, so I have to care for them now. So now I'm really, really excited that I get to.
Yeah.
And then to have Crystal, the plant expert, I'm learning how to keep them alive instead of just picking out the leaves and throwing them out, right?
Did you guys come out to Guy Ball? I think you guys were there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta come and check that out.
I came over there
I wasn't
and did,
sure what it was.
Plant and sip over there at Guy.
Oh my, well, you're in luck. There's going to be a plant and sip at Manny's.
Next weekend.
Next weekend on
I'm
Saturday.
That's our
there.
next event. Plant and sip next weekend, next Saturday at Manny's.
That's right. And
we're
it's
gonna
going
be
to be
sipping.
fun. And
Yeah.
sipping away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you should probably try to make
So now
that
I'm
up.
gonna know about it.
Yeah.
Because I seen you guys there, and then I wasn't sure what exactly it was.
Oh, so you were
Yeah.
judging us from afar. So I
was, like,
looking
watching
what
you guys.
the heck are they doing on? And we're like, Matt play.
Dirt.
I was like, is that
everything.
gava root? What are they doing at
Yes,
Guy Ball?
we were going way back to the kava root. We're
Yeah.
like, grab the dirt yourself.
We're going to go ahead and take the guava plant and we're going to dry the roots. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but make sure that you guys come check that out again. It's going to be at Manny's Neighborhood Bar next week, the 17th, right? What time does it start again?
3 o'clock. 3 in the afternoon to 4:30. So,
It's going to be dope.
yeah, it's going to be a good time. You can get some drinks and then sing some karaoke. No, actually, there's going to be a comedy show.
Oh, yes. There's going to be a comedy show right after her pop-up.
Yeah.
It's going to be Ken Burnett. It's going to be amazing. Followed by karaoke at 9 p.m., just an hour later, where I will take the stage and make sure everybody has a great time.
Yeah. So basically, just stay at Manny's. Just the rest
Okay,
of the
make
day.
it a whole day thing. We'll call it a festival, whatever you want,
Yeah,
whatever
it's a
words you need to
festival.
stay there all day to not feel judged. Okay.
Love it.
It's a thing.
Yes.
But yes.
And also, we did want to give a big shout out to Elder Aleki Langi's family. We did all see that online. And actually, I just found out that his mom is somebody that I grew up with and I went to church with when we were younger before she moved to Texas. So big shout out to Sesquana and your whole Longy family. Our condolences and thoughts and prayers are with you guys.
Yes, we are thinking of you always, and we're here for you guys if you guys need anything. All right, and then we'll go to a little happier note. Again, we were talking about Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So do we have any fun plans for Mother's Day? I'm looking at you. You're like, I'm not no mother.
I'm a mother of plants.
What about you?
Yeah.
I have to work. I work once a week. So
There she goes.
That's
Keeps yelling.
definitely
She keeps
Mother's
yelling.
Day.
You gotta yell.
Yeah.
I think I'm telling a tulian.
So you have to work.
Speaking of mothers, you did tell us you have triplets.
Yes,
That's crazy.
10-year-old.
10-year-old triplets. Mm-hmm. How has that been?
Busy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
Yes, I had a hard time just getting them out to the bus today. So.
Okay, there she goes
Well,
screaming.
I'm glad you
She
were
yelling,
managed
girl, you
and
gotta
you were
yell
able
at
to
her.
Hey.
hear.
No, that's
Don't forget, there's
awesome.
a mic right here.
So how many kids total do you have? Because if triplets already crazy. to
Yeah,
I have a
have
blended family, so a total of 10.
Oh wow.
That's
Something
awesome.
very
They're
small,
all
very
older,
cutesy.
all married kids, and then the triplets are the younger ones.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
Mother's Day been easy since having triplets. I mean, since having 3 babies at one time.
It's hard
Do
to
you feel
really think of Mother's Day because I'm just busy all the time. Like literally, if I can just get a nap in,
Right?
there's
It's
my
a win.
That's your
And
Mother's
it's a
Day.
win.
Yeah,
You
there
can
you
get a
go.
full nap.
But yeah, so
Well, that's why we appreciate moms. That's why we want to get our moms something to show them we appreciate them. Also, do things for your moms, guys. They're tired.
Hello.
They are tired.
They are tired. I know that. Yes, I know my mom's tired.
But we love that. Okay, so DJ Pebblez.
Mm-hmm.
Your name is Foss.
Foss.
Foss. Okay. So tell us a little bit more about your journey then, since you're here with us and what
Like
you're
your
doing.
family
Yeah.
background, the shout outs, Pat.
Okay, well, I'm from Glendale, Utah, so I'm here half Tongan, half Samoan. Grew up, went to school here and all that, but DJ just kind of came along maybe about 5-6 years ago. I never thought to DJ because I'd rather be out there dancing.
Yeah.
Right.
But I have a passion for music. I love music. It's not until I had my triplets, and then my husband also DJs, and then I was working at home a lot, and it's just hard with the girls. So he was like, maybe look at DJing, and I'm like, I wouldn't. I mean, I really never thought I'd DJ ever.
So he suggested it. That's
So
pretty
we're trying
cool.
to find something flexible because the kids, I couldn't work at home. They were always like knocking on the door when I was working at home, and I'm like, oh, this is hard. Who's going to babysit all 3 of them?
Right.
So
Right.
he's like, what about that? And try DJing. And then I just started to ask a lot of questions and reading a lot, and I'm like, oh. So he just seen that I was really interested in it, and then he's like, he bought me the software, got the laptop.
So
Kinda
he's like
threw
pushing
me-
it. He's like, here you
Yeah,
go.
it's so
Yeah.
Just kind of
supportive.
threw me out there, and then he just kind of let me be, and then it just kind of went from there. I'd stay up late when the girls were probably, I think maybe 5,
Wow.
and then practice at night, and he would just sit in the room with the girls, and he would listen. He's like, gosh, that sounds really good. Like, I feel like you got it. Like, keep going. So he'd always push me to practice and just keep being me, do what I want to do in that form.
That's amazing. So how many years has it been?
About 6 years.
Wow, that's
Since
a hustle.
he first hinted to it, and then you started being interested in actually looking into
Yeah,
it.
they were probably about 5 that time.
Wow.
And then we just started to get the software, and then he just threw me out there, like, go learn.
That's pretty amazing. So what was
Go
your
ahead.
But, I'm not thinking I'm going to be out there,
Yeah.
like, on a stage yet. I'm
Yeah.
just thinking,
Right.
oh, I love music. Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, and he's like, you got to have the rhythm. Make sure. And he's like, you got the rhythm. I feel like if you got to know the
You better
beat.
have the
Yeah.
rhythm. We don't
Yeah.
need somebody like.
Yeah. So it was mainly me that he pushed me, but he kind of let me be, like, he gave me
Figure it
tips,
out.
and then he would just listen to me practice, and he's like, oh my God, that sounds good. Keep going.
So
So-
he lit that fire,
Yeah,
and then you're like,
absolutely.
okay, maybe. So he started manifesting it because he already sees the passion and the love that you
Yeah.
have for the music.
Yep.
How do you practice DJing? Like, I mean,
That's a
that
good
sounds like a
question,
weird.
right.
Yeah.
No,
How
no.
do you practice DJing? What were you doing?
Well, that time,
do
because
that.
I started to get my music library ready, and he's already had a lot of music to come in, like a lot of different. So I started to. It's the music. He's like, you got to get your music together first, because you can't DJ without music and enough music and know your music.
Right.
So that's kind of how it started. That's just a lot of work, even till today, because there's music that comes out like every week, and I'm always
like every
listening.
minute.
Right.
And there's like the old music, old music that comes back now.
Yeah, remade.
Yes.
Same beat, different song.
remastered,
Yeah.
What's your definition of old music right now? Just like
The 90s.
Well, I'm already old, so should we go?
for this generation, like in this time, when people like, hey, do you have that old school jam? What song is that?
I feel like when people say, like the generation now, when they say oldies, it's more like the R&B from the 90s.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I was about to say. When my
That's
nieces
the
and nephews are like,
age
this is
now.
old school. And I'm like, that is not old
I'm like
school.
way older.
That's high school.
Yeah, I like grew up in this like with 70s,
Yeah.
80s, like more.
Being those
So
were
when they
your
say-
oldies.
yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, oldies for me is like way oldies.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
with
Isn't
my
that
dad, he
crazy,
had
the
a
90s?
band, so we'd hear music all the time at home.
Yeah.
Because my dad was playing music all the time, all different kinds of music.
So music's just been part of your life.
Yeah.
Your whole life. from
Like
what
we
it sounds
had
like.
my dad would have band practice at home. We had drums at home. But like when he passed away, I thought, shoot, I was kicking myself. Why didn't I ever learn to play the bass from him?
Yeah.
We had instruments, and so we kind of took it for granted.
Right.
But now that
Well, it's never too late. You can still like pick
Exactly.
it up in his honor.
YouTube, you can learn anything.
Okay,
you just
YouTube.
have to have the time.
Right.
Right, because you sound busy as heck.
I
That's amazing.
So talking about like your husband, how he DJs and how he's been an influence on your life, right? As far as this career path you're taking. So would you say that you both have different styles in DJing, or does he have influence on your
Yeah,
sets?
he has his own style. I have my own. So sometimes he'll just let me be, because he'll listen. He's like, it's always good to be yourself and be creative. So when I do my own mixes or whatever, like sometimes I'll be somewhere and I don't know what I'm going to play. I just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shoot, I told my husband, I forgot what I played, but it was like a nice mix because I do it live.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll
So
try
you're
to
just
record.
in the moment putting things out. Yeah.
Sometimes I try to record my set so I don't forget, but then sometimes I don't. I'm just in the moment. And so.
And it's almost like therapy.
Yes.
Like you just need that
Because you're
form
in
of
your
release.
own little world.
Yes.
Other than that, and I get home, it's a different kind. Like DJing is a different kind of noise. It's where I go home. That's a different kind of noise.
Right,
100%.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's a lot of work. You can't just go. What I've learned is you can't just go out there and play a song and DJ.
No,
you gotta know rhythm, beat matching. You got to know music. You got to deeper than deep.
Yes.
Like, don't just know a few songs. You got to know the artist's name, which my husband usually is good with names of artists and stuff. Because when people make a request, if you don't know who the artist, you're kind of like, so just knowing that and.
Because it kind of slows it down. You just need to be on your game. I didn't even think about that.
You got to research music. Like, just go deeper than what normal people would know.
So you have to
Because normal people, we just listen to a song, we're like, what is this? Like, what's the song? Or they, Shazam or whatever when DJs, like, you go and ask them, you're saying a lyric or something and trying to have them figure it out. So,
Or they want you to listen to their phone. Hey, do you know this song? Can you play it? But then again, we were talking about earlier, you have to read the room. So if you're at an event where people are drinking, that's a different kind of level of stress and kind of like
there's some
annoyance.
that you can play the music where everyone's going to dance to.
Right.
But sometimes they just they're just chill, but you see them like tapping their feet.
Their head
they're
or
still
their
okay.
feet. Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to test it. If no one's getting up, you got to like, okay, which route am I going to go? Try this song, try that. And it can be nerve-wracking.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I think that's a total on your toes type of thing, I would think.
People might think it's easy, but literally when you're DJing, your brain is like the whole time.
Yes.
Like 4 hours standing.
I don't know how you guys can have the headphones on, whatever the song is, and then planning your next song. Like, I don't know.
I think my ears.
You're not screaming, girl. Your eyes are screaming. But
my eyelashes.
Yeah, like I don't get how you guys do that. Like how you can listen to one and know what you're planning for the next one. Like
And yeah, well, that's where that headphone comes in. You're like really just planning that next track, and then sometimes I'll change my mind, and not only that, it's a DJ. You got to know speakers, microphones,
like the levels, because I'm struggling with
volume.
that doing just karaoke and just having, you have to have an ear for everything
Yes, you do.
that's on your
like,
board.
If you don't, it's like, yeah, music sounds better when it's clear, bass, everything's going. When it's like all muffled, it's
when
like
it's all bass and no treble.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm like, dude, what are they even saying?
Yeah, so it's just learning that, setting up wires, how to connect speakers.
You have to be a technician. You got to do all the things.
Yeah, there's a lot into it if you want to, especially if you want to be a mobile DJ. I love going out to the clubs. I went out with Gemini and them. If you
Yes.
it's just plug and play. The kava bar,
Oh, that's
plug
good.
and play.
Yeah.
You don't have to take anything. But it's always good to know how to work.
Because then you can go to more events. Things that
Yes.
have that set up or don't.
Just be versatile and knowing how to set up stuff. So, yeah.
So being versatile, what's the worst type of event? What
Why
kind
are
of
you
event
laughing?
do you
You're
not
laughing
to
like
do?
you know something.
Did we pre-plan this? Just kidding.
Just random question.
I feel, well, I mean, I've done a lot of events, the Samoan, all of it, like a lot. I mean, our people, it's just a whole different type of vibe. It's a fun vibe, but
Oh, for sure.
it goes for hours and hours. You just need to know what to expect. And as a DJ, if you want to do it, you can handle it, go for it. Money's right, go for it.
Yeah.
If you can't handle it, I mean, it's up to you. Then go do another gig that works for you. But,
Handle what? Like the Polynesian?
I was going to say, yes, like the
well,
energy
just our
that-
people's are
handle-
different.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
crazy. They are fun. Their gigs are actually fun, but sometimes they just don't follow
the program.
Yeah, you're
Right.
just like everywhere, but
Everybody wants to be
as a
MC.
DJ, if you can handle that,
Right.
then good on you.
Yeah.
It's just more experience for you that even if you don't ever want to do it again, you can say, hey, I did it. I know what to expect. This is how usually those weddings turn or events.
Yeah.
So,
And they can be an all-day event. Literally all day.
yep.
And night.
I mean, but we got
And
to
you
do
get
what
your
we got to do
trays
for the
of
family.
food.
The trays
Yeah.
of food get paid by like.
Your belly's full.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, it just comes with a different type of energy. You know what I mean? But you are DJ Pebblez, so you can kind of pick and choose what you do now.
Yeah.
So you're able to like turn that down. But we were talking about earlier, like, but it's kind of hard to turn down your family. But we get it.
Yeah.
We get it. We kind of have to kind of make sure that we're not like Talahui or like, okay, we'll do it, we'll bow down. But you have to draw that line somewhere. So it sounds like you've drawn it.
Yeah.
But you have the experience to know that, there is a line that has to be drawn and you just to know to expect
Because
it.
any DJ, when you start out, you have to start somewhere. So it's like, we'll play for a plate of food.
Right.
We'll come out there and help out. But as time goes, it's like, especially with my age, I'm like, dude, you can't be hauling speakers all the time.
Yes.
But,
Exactly.
I don't think a lot of people understand the bigger picture. They think a DJ,
All
you're
the
going to come plug in and play a song.
Yeah.
Right.
All of the
setup,
things
you have to
Behind the
invest in
scenes.
equipment, the software, the laptop, headphones. It's a big bundle that just doesn't come with playing the song.
And you're basically kind of just standing there, like at the DJ thing, like the whole time until
Did she just
you
say
get a break.
basically you're just standing
No,
there?
I mean like
I think
you're
that's
not
what-
even.
You gotta
getting
wear
to-
some comfy
You don't get to like
shoes.
sit
Keep
down or
talking
anything.
good.
Yeah,
Good.
you have to
I don't
literally.
like to sit. Some do. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
But I like to stand. I feel like
So however long the event is,
Right.
you're literally there.
I stand.
Yeah, so that is like a lot into it too.
I feel like the music comes out of you, like, because when you press that play, it like flows out.
Yeah.
If you're standing,
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm sitting, the music's gonna come out slower when I'm like play.
Right,
That's just
right.
me. When
Yeah.
I stand, it's more like the flow of it comes out more naturally.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your library has to be huge. So did you have to learn different types of genres of music to make sure that you're pleasing everybody in the crowd, like balangis if they're
Especially
there? Or...
weddings, because you have all ages there.
Right.
And I try
Oh, I
to
didn't think
keep it
about
as
that.
clean as I can. And I don't want to say I had to learn different types of genres because my dad was always, he
Playing all
loves
different.
jazz, 80s, rock, everything. So I've heard it and I love
okay.
music. So like I said, I feel like a DJ, you just got to have that passion for music to begin with.
Yeah.
That's just the start. If you don't really care to research music or whatever, then
Right.
probably don't go into being a DJ.
Probably don't be
That's
a DJ.
probably some
You
great
just
advice.
DJ in your car.
That's the start of it. Like, you have to like your job and
Yeah.
then it goes from there.
Right. Yeah, because passion shows up in your work.
Yeah, especially in the music industry, you definitely have to have that extra.
You can't be bored listening to music. It's like
right.
You gotta like it.
Yeah, and you have to like all of it. Like all of the different types because I can imagine going to a Palangi crowd. Your music is gonna be way different than going to a Poly wedding or something else like that.
Last week it was a Samoan wedding, and then this week today is the dinner. Tomorrow is a pageant. That's different.
Yeah.
And then next week I do a wedding. It's a Palangi wedding, Palangi Tongan wedding. So it's kind of different, and that one's like organized. Like they already sent me the list, and I'm like, oh, this is
you were happy.
This kind of Tongan wedding.
You already knew it too.
Yeah. So
well, since you started bringing up the events that's happening tonight and tomorrow, next week, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break so we can kind of dive into that because these events are gonna be amazing. Yeah. We are so happy to be here with the beautiful DJ Pebblez. So we will be back in just a few moments, but make sure that you guys are like, and sharing this post, and you guys are following us on our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube channels. Yep. So we will see you guys here in a minute.
Stay tuned.
Yes, you. Sometimes you don't know what to say, so don't think about it, just do it. There ain't nothing to it. You got this, can't buy me love. I know we had our problems, so stop them. Let's start from the bottom. Life's a nervous fall. Don't just say it, boy, let's do it, do it. Go ahead, just do it, do it. Do it, do it. Nothing to say. If you want it, then just do it, do it. Go ahead, just do it, do it. Do it, do it. And there ain't nothing to say, just do it. Boy, you don't need a reminder of what you're dealing with, you know. I'm sick of being the driver. So can you take the lead? Make me your everything. About it, just do it. There ain't nothing to it. You got this, can't buy me love. I know we've had our problems, so stop them. Let's start from the bottom. Don't make me ask again. Don't just say it, boy, let's do it, do it. Go ahead, just do it, do it. Do it, do it. Nothing to say. If you want it, then just do it, do it. Go ahead, just do it, do it. Do it, do it. And there ain't nothing to say, just do it. Oh, my heart's so long, you live up
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to Everyday People, the Pacifica chapter. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful Friday morning. If you're just joining us, we were here with the beautiful DJ Pebblez from Glendale. What's up? And my other beautiful co-host,
Crystal Doppaletta, aka The Planter.
That's right. We're talking about just DJ Pebblez' life, her DJ life, her family life. But before we continue about the event for the Napanua Foundation event, we kind of want to celebrate Mother's Day a little bit longer because we all have our mothers. We love them very, very much.
We're very grateful for that.
Let's give a shout out to your
Shout
mom.
out to my mom, Makalita Tukuafu Mulitalo. I don't know if she's on with my sister watching, but happy Mother's Day, Mom. Thanks for everything you've done for us and everyone else.
I love that.
Like, where do I look?
No, you got it, girl. That was beautiful.
I know. That's great. So how is your mom? I mean, lucky we all have our moms here.
She's good.
That's good. And I understand she was what?
She's
Monkeys?
with Mokies?
She
what?
used to
Yeah.
own Mokies, and then she gave it back to her brother. So that's still running, but that was a lot of work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I remember one
Any
of the first
restaurant. And I
years.
love Mokies. Yeah.
I was always with Hale going on. I'm like, dang. But that was
Holly,
really,
give us
really
a free
busy.
plate.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
So yeah, she's just home with the grandkids and my sister, and we just take care of her and try to keep her as happy as we can during this last time part of her life.
Yeah. No, that's all we can.
I mean, I feel that too. So I take care of me, my husband. We care for my mom, who's 88, who has dementia. So it's really, really hard. So I totally understand, and I'm grateful to have her here with us still for Mother's Day. And don't want to get emotional stuff. It's hard, you know what I mean? But it's the stress, and I knew I was gonna do this my entire life. You know, I knew I was gonna take care of my mom because she had cared for so many people.
Oh, yeah.
That wanted to come and die in our home because they just felt the love there. So we've always. It's always just been there. So I'm like, I'm gonna be this person. And I'm grateful. So happy Mother's Day to you, Mom. You'll watch it when I get home. I just want you to know that I love you very much, and we are so grateful and honored to be able to be here and to care for you. And I hope you're a vampire, and I hope you stay with us for the rest of your life.
Well, I'm going to give a shout out to my mom, and now you're going to make me cry. Grateful I still have my mom, and my mom also takes care of my grandma. So I'm grateful to have both of the women in my family. And also, we're getting anybody shout outs to your moms. Let us know in the comments, and we'll give a shout out to your mom as well. But yeah, thanks to my mom for being a great mom and a superwoman for literally everybody, including for her mom. So very grateful to have a mom.
Oh.
Still here with me. I mean, obviously we all have a mom.
All right, well, see what we did there? We wanted to make you
now
cry.
Now we all just wanted to cry.
No, but in all honesty, yes, we are grateful. So make sure that you guys give a shout out to your moms in the comments there. Click like and share. If you have questions for us, put them in the comments, so we'll make sure that we can answer them. Or if you have questions for DJ Pebblez. But while we're back here with DJ Pebblez, where can everybody follow you?
Yeah.
You can just go to @DJ_. I made it so hard. Pebblez.
You did it, so you're gonna tell us. Where can we find you?
It'll be on her page. Cindy will post it.
Okay. Oh, she's
She'll
on my
post her name. Now I'm crying. Now I'm
it's
like,
all good. It's all good. No, yes, follow her. She does have Instagram and Facebook, just under DJ Pebblez with a Z on Instagram, and I think it's with an S on Facebook.
With a Z.
Or Z. Okay, she's yelling again. She saw that I put S on my No, that is so awesome. Hey, so the Napanua fundraiser that's happening tonight and tomorrow, tell us what you're going to be doing there.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be spinning. I know it's like a dinner.
Yeah, fellowship dinner.
And they'll have a few programs tonight. And Pacific Corned Beef, I think they'll be providing the food.
Nice.
So you guys
That's
get your
gonna be
tickets.
delicious.
It's going to be some good food.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that's what's going on tonight. And then tomorrow, the pageant show.
That's going to be great. So you can go on to Napanua Fund or Napanua Foundation on Facebook to get your tickets there. So I think that on screen. Oh yes, and you. I had a little brain freeze there.
Code.
And there is a QR code on the screen that you guys are watching us on right now. But Napanua Foundation, they're doing amazing things. Last week they had this huge concert celebrating all Samoan women. I heard it was amazing at Gem Nightclub, so thanks for doing that. So tonight is going to be, what is the dinner tonight?
It's the Napanua Fundraiser Fellowship. Sorry, I had it on here.
I think it's some sort of fellowship where they're going to be, it's a program that they're going to be fundraising for all Samoan women who are born and raised here, who are trying to get back into their culture, learn more about it, learn the language, so that they can use this money to send them back to the island, back to paradise, to kind of to dig into the culture.
Yeah. So tune in to that, so you guys can watch that, and then they also end with that Fia night.
Yes, I think that's going to be on the 17th. But tomorrow, or what time does the event start tonight? Do you know?
7 to 9. 7 to
7.
9, yeah, for the event tonight. And so you're spinning there, and then you're spinning tomorrow as well. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
And then tomorrow's going to be the Miss Tausala pageant.
Yeah.
And that is going to be amazing. I can't wait to watch all of the live videos that are going to be there. I'll be working, unfortunately. But it looks like they're doing great. The contestants are beautiful. I've been following them. We're so excited and so proud of you.
Yeah. I mean, even just the fashion show that they did over there, just seeing all the footage from
that was fun.
the pictures. Yeah, that was all great. And seeing Miss Tausala.
Right, they came out bam with all
I was
their
like,
content,
I love it. Yeah, even just how they did the fashion show. Like the models walking down, they all looked great.
They still didn't ask us to model, yo.
Yeah, I know. What was the...
They're like, no thanks, just have a seat.
I know, you're good, thanks. No, but that was great. I love that.
So the dinner, the fundraiser that you're doing tonight, they're going to be spinning it tonight. So how did you prepare for that? Because you're going into another poly event, it's pageantry. I'm not sure if you ever did a pageant before.
I haven't.
So
actually.
how did you
Yeah,
prepare
okay,
for
well,
that?
that's great.
I did the fashion show last year, but not the pageant. I feel like it's kind of the same, but this is, I feel like, more towards island and culture.
So did they send you like, hey, this is the agenda, this is what we want from their like expectations
Yeah,
of the type
for
of music?
what they want the DJ to be doing? Or?
They just sent me the music for their program, and then I'm just gonna figure it out.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, even tonight. But I figure it's kind of a dinner, probably people giving some speeches,
Right. So probably tonight, since
kind
it's
of
a
a
dinner,
laid
more like
back.
laid back.
Yeah. So, but definitely two different type of. But
Events.
focus on culture and islands. It sounds like what they're
Right.
Who are your
Big focus
favorite
on.
Pacific Islander artists that you are always playing at? any event.
Or do you get
It's
reactions
so
to certain
hard
songs
to
that you know?
pick.
Like,
I
if
mean,
you play
there's
it?
so many. Dinah Jane is bomb.
Oh, yes.
I like Maki C. I like his voice. Shout out to Maki C. I always try to bring him out to some of my concerts.
Yeah, and he has a concert
He's
coming up
good.
soon, right?
I think so.
Or did that one pass?
Acción de Toki. They're just all
Yeah.
good. Very
They're
talented.
and talented.
Any of our islanders, it's so good to see out there.
Yeah. And our local
Thanks to
ones, yeah, they're
YouTube.
huge.
Because I think in the days, no one really knew. You'd have to sell a CD. Now
Right.
you just go to YouTube. Anyone can just put your music out there. And that's why there's so much. You got to stay on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
SoundCloud. Like, just because people are making their own mixes
Yes.
and putting that on there. And
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it can be
It
overwhelming.
is, but like it's overwhelming for sure, especially as a DJ, because there's so many different platforms. So like you're saying, you have to keep up on it, or else people are gonna know.
Yeah.
So like transitions, you know, from one song to the other. Like if you hear a horrible transition, you don't even need to be a DJ to know, like, oh, that was whack.
that just killed it. The song
Right,
that
I'm
you
going
did.
home. Just kidding. I'm going to the bar.
I mean, I try to put myself on the dance floor because I love to
Yeah.
dance.
Oh,
so
okay.
I thought, okay, if the transition, I'm not trying to badmouth anyone. Everyone
No.
just do their own style DJ. But if you're the one dancing and the
Yeah.
transition's off, like, doesn't your footwork go
Yeah,
off?
you're just like,
Like, you're like,
what,
oh,
what are we
shoot.
doing?
Now. Don't your foot,
Like,
your feet
yeah,
work.
I mean, just if you put yourself in the,
Yeah.
turn it around.
Yeah.
Like if you're dancing and then it's just like, even if it just stops random and then you're like, shoot.
Right,
I'm
everyone-
like,
It literally
I'm
kills
jumping
the
in
mood
the air.
when the song stops.
It really does. Everyone trips at the same time. Like, oh,
You
You might
that
as well just
transition
flip the
sucks.
light switch on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just try to put yourself out in the
Yeah.
dance floor. That's how you have to think about it.
I never thought of it that way. That's actually a great way to
Just
think
because
about
I love
it.
to dance, and I'm like, shoot, if I was out there dancing and they just stopped it in the middle,
Yeah.
you know. But there's some events where if the MC's like just cut it, and
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
like, shoot, well, hang on, let them at least finish the sentence.
Yeah,
But it's
exactly.
like, who's the boss?
Right.
But it sucks
you're-
because you're thinking like it's a representation of me because yes.
And some just want it like right now. But
Yeah.
I try to turn it down because I'm like, gosh, if I'm on the dance floor, I don't want to look like an idiot.
Yeah,
Like,
just,
They're like, pow,
okay, well,
pow.
let me just,
yeah, I'm twerking and I'm like, I have to stop.
Oh, and not
You
stop to
might
the side.
twerk.
Yeah, oops, stop. You're like mid-twerk. You're like,
Mid-twerk.
oh, stop. Well, it's going to take me a minute to slow down. Give 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We just stop the twerk.
you can't just hard
does
stop
that?
on the twerk, okay? It's-
Twerking don't
It's
happen
weird.
that way. Okay, that's not how twerking
It's like if
works.
you're doing an earthworm or something and the song
Not
stops.
an earthworm.
You just stop in
You
the
know,
air.
when you're randomly doing an earthworm and then the song
Great,
stops.
that's
I
how
hate
OG
that.
I am.
Okay,
Old
first
I
off,
am.
if I catch anyone randomly doing an earthworm,
Then the song will stop, okay?
oh, no, I heard that there a rumor that,
least let
that
the-
Leroy might be doing big work.
Nobody calls it the earthworm, just so y'all know.
What's the proper?
It's
What's
just
the
called
proper
the
term?
worm.
Kickworm.
Kickworm.
Oh, it's a-
Okay. It's like,
Or like doing the windmill and then the song stops. And
what's
then
the
you're like,
windmill?
That's how
You
old
know,
I
the
am.
breakdance
Show us, show
thing.
us, show us.
Hey, he can do it.
You know, I've
Leroy,
never
get it,
been
show
to
us
a
the
party
windmill.
live
Yeah,
enough
gonna
for someone
dance
who's
for
doing the windmill, but
Okay.
I'm
But yeah, that's just putting yourself,
Yeah.
like, switch it around.
Well, I need to go to your gigs because if people are doing windmills and kickworms, I need to get this for
I don't even
content.
know what parties those are. Earthworms and windmills?
We'll do that at Manny's at the.
Okay, we'll do that. Oh, no, no.
That might happen already. Someone might be doing an earthworm.
I just gave someone ideas, but
I love it.
I feel like that's what it is. Put yourself
See, here at this
out
table,
there.
we bring ideas, we brainstorm. That's what we do.
This is creativity.
There
Creativity.
you go.
Oh, man, but we'll leave the kickworm out of it.
Yeah.
We're too heavy for that.
Oh
anyways,
my
but
gosh,
that's
that is
just-
amazing.
Yeah.
So this is your work. What do you do for fun? If
That
this is
is
what you
my
do with
fun.
yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like fun, but
Yeah.
what do you
I
do
don't
for
really
fun?
have
Oh,
that much
yeah.
time other than because I'm with the kids
Yeah.
or I work once in a while at the hotel, but this is really my get out for
Your
Well,
release,
yes,
do you
your
find like
release.
it
so it's
really
like
does?
working fun. Like
Yeah.
you're working, but you're still having fun.
Because it's still like therapy we were talking
Yeah,
about
you're
earlier.
still around music and all that, but it still works. You gotta
Yeah.
plan ahead.
Right.
Your
Lifts
music.
heavy things, take it
Yeah,
around.
it
Yeah.
still works.
But you're being paid for doing something you
dance.
love.
Yeah. I
To
love
dance.
that. Yeah, that actually sounds like so,
So that's
much fun.
pretty much my fun. Other than if we take the kids out, I don't get them out as much to certain places because of their special needs.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So with your family life, because it sounds crazy and hectic, but something you love doing.
Yeah.
And then doing your little gig on the side that helps you just cope and just keeps your sanity. So how do you balance that like with your relationship?
We still do everything with the kids, whether we go out, even if it's for a ride for ice cream, we're all like in the car. And then one of the triplets, she just does not like us to be apart. If we even walk, me and my husband walk far apart, she's always pulling us like, we always have to be in the car, everyone in there, or she goes nuts. So, yeah.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah, that's really great. Well, that's good. I mean, to find a passion now that was, just a spark, for your
At my
husband, just
age.
finding something, that you could be able to do that was going to be flexible, and then finding that this is now just a passion and what you do for fun, but also what you do for money. I mean, I feel like that's what everybody's looking for, is something that you can really enjoy, like still make the money when you need to, but just truly enjoy it when you're working.
Right, because you have
it
to
doesn't
love it.
feel like work when you are actually doing it. That's
Because
amazing.
I look back at these young kids. I'm like, you're so lucky because you guys are starting out young.
Yeah.
I came way late in the game. I used to hang out at Jeff Iono and them's house, Salt Lake Posse. He was a
Yes.
DJ. We'd watch him practice, and then we'd all go out after. And I'm like, why didn't I I thought it was cool to see him like scratching on the turntables, but never in my mind I thought I would be DJing.
Yeah.
But I look back, I'm like, what if I had started those days? I told my cousin Don Mayava, what if I just got up and started practicing with you guys?
Right.
But sometimes you don't know for sure what it is you want to do, and then people change careers and
Right.
And I'm a
later
big
in
firm believer. I'm like,
life,
things
like-
happen
When
for
they're
a
supposed
reason,
to
and we
happen.
end up where we're
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
so I feel like
absolutely.
it's never too late, but it's just, I know if I started earlier, I would have more time.
Uh-huh.
The only other thing I think now that, like, the advantage when you start later is because I have, like, the knowledge of the music because I was there in the grew up around.
For sure. So you have that extra
So
that
yeah, I
the
can
others
hear a
don't
song
have.
and I'm like, oh, I know exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Someone wants something from the 70s. I'm like, oh yeah, I know that. 80s, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Because you're so familiar with that genre, and like when we were talking about earlier, people like old school or oldies, they think the 90s, but that's still relevant till this
In the
day and
age now.
familiar.
Yep.
So you have that wide.
And that's
thought.
a huge catalog, because if you
Yes.
just think about the music that's only come out in the last 20 years, that's like my old school
I don't even know a lot of the music that
generation.
came out then.
Yeah, but then there's so many things that you forget because you're listening to all the new stuff. So for people that remember all of the hits that were back then, or the hits that are like that, leaves such a huge catalog for you to not be replaying songs because we only remember the last 20 songs in the last 2 years.
Well, and not only that, just being familiar with the music coming out like today.
Now, yeah.
Because most people that are at my age, they're not playing like what's.
They're not listening to
Current.
what's
But
current.
I
yeah.
have to.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, for me, you don't have to, but for me, I want to hear, oh, what's there? Okay.
Right.
So I'll play it. My daughter will watch me. She's like, you got it, Mom? Like, oh, did you just play that song, Mom?
Oh.
Yeah, I love
Is it the
that.
clean version? I was like, yes, it's the clean version, When I play at the club, I'm more free. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Right.
whatever, if it's not super clean, but,
Yeah.
you're pretty much being creative and you're
But it's
just
the
being
jam,
free.
right?
Yep, being free to just do what it,
And it has to be hard because there's so many brand new artists, so many
Right.
upcoming artists. It's so hard to keep up, I bet. You know what I mean? Because there's so many great songs that are out there. I have not heard half of the music that's on the radio.
And a lot of
Right.
the artists, I feel like they will use like the sample from.
Yeah.
They're always
Absolutely,
like,
that's what keeps it
there's
familiar
like 10
because you remember
songs
this
from
Yes.
all
big
different
big hit
singers
song that
with-
used that same sound. And
But
then,
it still goes back to
Yeah.
the old school. Like
It
they're
does.
using
I watched
stuff.
the Hola Hola Festival. I think it was Big Body or someone, but they were going through the crowds. Like, you're not Polly if you don't know this song, or if you're Polly, this is a song you know.
Uh-huh.
And it was the same group of songs. It was always, they were going back to Fiji,
Yep.
like Maoli, like
Yeah.
just, and the new artist, Chasta Tofi.
Yeah.
But a lot of it was the old school.
Oh yeah, that everybody knows.
And they were all
Everybody's
young
mom
kids.
and
They were young kids
Yep.
that were saying it. So they're still listening to what their parents, because there's not that huge of a gap.
Yeah.
There is, but not as far as the years go, as far as music.
But I feel like it's always up to the DJ to bring it back.
Oh yeah.
So like if I go to an event and, most DJs will just play, let's say they play a set, I don't want to say set list, but they just they'll pick like maybe the favorite song of
Of
at a dance.
2025.
Yeah, but they'll just keep playing that one. But if you
Right.
dig further, that artist, I'm like, why don't they pick that same?
Yes.
Like he has another bomb song.
Yeah.
Well, I'll bring that song to life.
Yeah.
And I'll mix it with, so I'll play the song that they know, like from the 70s, but they're not sure what I'm going to play next. But I'm like, I know you know this because my dad's band sang this back in the days, but nobody plays
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
come on, Pebbles.
So I'll mix it into that. And
Yeah.
they're literally, you'll see the heads turn like, oh my gosh, we know that song,
Yeah.
but nobody plays it. That's why I'm like, there's
Because you
so
forget,
much.
and so people forget it until
It's
someone
up to
is
the
bringing
DJ
it back. Yeah.
and sometimes if they don't connect with it, it'll take a minute, but it's like the DJs can even train the crowd.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
to get used to a song. If you constantly play for that crowd, you're like,
Can you teach that? Read the room as a DJ. Can you teach that if you're mentoring
no, because
another?
I didn't know how to do it. Like I had to get out there. I'm like, oh my gosh, like
You
I
had
would
to
be
experience
nervous.
it, like see
You
it
have
to
to
read
be
it.
nervous. You have to be scared. You have to face it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I still get nervous. That's part of it.
Yeah.
Like, because you don't know what to expect. Who's going to be there today? Who doesn't like this song?
I think you should probably start worrying when you don't get scared before a gig, right?
Right?
Almost, or at least a little bit of nerves.
But
You know what I mean?
it comes through experience. Like as time went on, I was like, oh, you know, the tongue and cake songs when they call the cakes.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God,
play
I totally
the song.
forgot about that.
You have to, and I was like, oh, why is it just? You can't really just start at the slowest part.
Right.
So on my cake songs,
True.
you got to go to the most hit part because you only
Yeah.
get like 10 seconds
Yeah.
for them to
Right.
present that cake. So I learned that the hard way. I was like, oh gosh, they're
Get
just
all the
still
aunties
carrying the
screaming
cake.
at you.
Like, man, that's just the intro. It's like,
They went to go deliver it and turn
But-
to the DJ.
yeah,
they
and they're
like,
gonna throw
girl.
me the
But,
cake at me.
but how would you even know that until it
Until
happened
you
and
do
you
it.
did it and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
okay.
you have to
Next
just-
time I'll do it. Yeah, exactly.
That's the experience that comes with it. So every DJ just has to face that at the beginning. It's not always fun and dandy. But
Right. But
some
I feel
give
like-
up because
yes.
they face that and it's just like discouraging. But I would just say keep going. If your
Yeah.
passion is music and you like it, do it. Like
I love that about you. I mean, we're learning so much, and
Yeah.
it definitely sounds like you're way in it, 100%. You're very passionate about it. We only have a few minutes that are left. Kind of tell, where did the name DJ Pebblez come from?
Yeah, I was gonna say Pebbles.
You know?
Yeah, where did that come from?
actually, well, so because my first name Falso, no one really
Yes.
likes to say it. It's like I have to explain it. You know, at school it was hard. So back, I think when I was 14, I used to always wear like the Pebbles, the singer, how she'd wear the big bun in her hair.
That one?
Cindy knows. Yes.
You know you
I'd wear the
have
bun
a
in my hair
pussy
just like hers,
ever
like the big ponytail. So all my friends just started calling me Pebbles. So that was my
Oh,
name.
okay,
okay.
I love that.
Over probably 30 years ago, I was already called that. So when I decided to, maybe I'll, they still call me Pebbles.
Yeah.
But I thought, maybe I'll just use this DJ name so I don't have to always explain how to say my DJ name.
Well, it was
Right.
already branded
It was
pretty
already
much.
there.
Yeah, exactly. That was your
And
nickname, so
then-
might as well you're a DJ
Yeah,
now.
so I just added it on to make it easier for everybody.
That's great.
I just have to learn how to spell it on my IG.
She just have to remember how she saved it on her IG.
Underscore, I can't remember. Anyway, Cindy will fix that.
Okay, Cindy, you got that?
Cindy,
Yeah, Cindy will
get the
fix
right
it.
one on
Okay,
there.
Cindy, you got it.
For Pebbles.
So what about your kids? Do any of them express any interest in following mom and dad's footsteps? Or do they have a passion for music as well?
Yeah, do they
My
just...
older kids, they just, especially my daughter, one of my daughters, she just loves music. Like, she's like, Mom, we gotta play this. I'm like, are you sure? Hurry up, Mom, play it. Like, play this at the next gig. And I'm like, then I play it. I was like, oh, you're right.
No, I love that, because then you can get advice from your kids, because, they're the younger generation.
And she just
they know
loves
what
music.
they're listening
So she's
to.
part of my research.
Yeah.
Like, just without
Oh, I
her
love
even
that.
knowing that she's helping me. She
Yeah.
loves music. So I'm like, hey, anything good come out this week? But I still
Because
do my homework.
you guys have
'cause-
different ears, but the same ear,
Yeah.
but looking for that harmony.
And
I
she's
guess,
always out
sometimes.
at the clubs and dancing and stuff. So, but.
And what I noticed about you DJs, because this is a room full of DJs now, guys.
I wouldn't say
is that you guys, it keeps you young, because you have to be in all the genres
okay.
of music.
Yes,
like, you
yes.
have to
I'm
listen
a
to
DJ.
what's here now. Well, and why I say that is because you can see a lot of people that are stuck in our generation music or our certain type of music, and they hate everything newer. And I feel like that also ages people, just because you're not moving on from wherever you were. Where DJs, you have to, and I feel like even if you didn't like music, you eventually come to like it as you just continue playing and doing
Right.
that. And you have to when you're gonna play it for people, because
Yeah.
you have to feel that music and then play it.
Is there a
with
song that
everybody.
you hate playing?
Yeah, that everyone loves,
But
but you
everyone loves that
hate
you
it.
hate playing.
What's the chicken dance? I mean, there's
Chicken
Oh, that's a
dance.
Palangi
places
wedding
that
one.
they'll
Dun,
ask-
dun,
Oh, so
dun,
you-
dun,
okay,
dun,
Palangi
dun,
wedding.
I
dun,
mean,
dun, 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 dun,
I'll
dun,
play
dun,
it.
Is that
but
that?
yeah. But
I
I'll
don't even know if
play
I know
it.
that dance.
I only
Actually,
know
I
that from
just have to
elementary
like
school.
all music.
The chicken dance.
But chicken dance.
I
Yeah,
don't
that
even
is
know what to
that
say. Oh, right. Okay, what about a
Although it
Polly
makes
song
them
that you
happy.
hate
It
playing?
makes them happy. A Polly song that I
Yeah.
don't like to
And it
play.
doesn't necessarily mean you hate it, like, because it's so repetitive and it's always.
I just have to say I like all the poly music. It's and a lot of times I notice.
Did you say all poly music?
All the poly
She's
music.
screaming.
I'm okay with. Cindy's gonna adjust that. So for poly music I'm okay with. I don't have anything that bothers me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I feel like with all these new younger artists coming out, like Staliano, I can't even say his name, from Australia. I love his music.
I'll have to look
Like,
up
I don't even know what that is.
Stadiano.
Because sometimes
But I
there's
know.
music that's not like our poly artists, right? That the people are not too familiar with. 'Cause
Right.
We're just playing mainstream a lot.
Yeah.
So sometimes I will just slip it in
Test
for
the
fun.
waters and-
Right.
I always will try to slip those poly artists
I
in
love that.
and
Oh,
then
that's
mix
amazing.
it with what they know.
Yeah.
Like, I do have to go back to the mainstream.
Right,
Right.
right.
But I don't care.
I mean,
I'm
you're there
like,
to do a job.
Right.
It's a good beat. The song is good. I'm like, why not?
And not only
play
that,
it?
but you're putting people onto it.
Yeah.
So people are gonna Shazam it or try to figure it out. Like when you are playing something.
Right, so
it's
you're bringing
good.
light to it.
I love that because
So I always try to slip them in somehow.
that's
I
good.
love how you were saying like slipping it in, making sure that people
Hear
were being heard.
Yeah.
But so, give us a brief summary about how is it being in this industry and a DJ as a female artist. What are like kind of the kickbacks that you're seeing or have felt, and has it changed?
Or do you feel like you see that difference being
I feel like
female?
it's male dominant. That's for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if it's harder because I get gigs. I'm still pretty busy, but I mean, thanks to Gemini and them, they put me out there at the club a
love
few
it.
Oh,
times.
I love
Roz,
Gemini.
you know, and I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
it was fun.
That's
It was
good.
fun just to say I did it. I like that one. That
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
Did it bring like a different level of energy? Like, oh my gosh, I love this even
Just
more. What
being
I'm
there
doing.
in that scenery was kind of cool. It's
Yes.
different.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
And to have the experience, just to do all different sorts of events.
And they bring in a crowd, a really big, huge mixed crowd. So to see a poly woman up there DJing, that has to be inspiring to a lot of people in the
yeah.
crowd, drunk or not.
Yeah.
But I just think being a woman and then being poly, because we didn't see this back in the
Yeah.
days.
No.
It was always the men DJing
Oh yeah.
all functions. So,
Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah.
I mean, so any woman out there that wants to try it, go for it. Don't look at your age. Just stick with it and
And start
Absolutely.
now.
start now.
But then again, it's never too late because here she is,
Yeah.
Miss DJ
you
Pebblez.
can do it.
Yeah, whether it's DJing or any
Anything.
other passion that you have, like if that's what you want to do it. Like what else is stopping you other than,
Yeah.
your idea that you can't do it?
Yep.
Well, amen to that.
I love it.
All right, so we are going to be coming up towards the end here. Is there any last few words you'd like to say to your fans
Or
out
any
there?
shout outs? Sorry, did we get any shout outs?
Just shout out to everybody on here today. Shout out to you guys for sure having me here. Even though I was trying to make every excuse. Okay, I'm not gonna come. I don't know how to
Okay,
talk on
she
live.
sure was.
But I'm here, and thank you guys for letting me share my story
Of course.
Absolutely.
and being welcoming to me.
Yeah, no,
We have a
we're
beautiful
glad-
story.
Yeah, beautiful story and also inspiring for everybody. Whether you're a mom of triplets or you're a mom getting back into the work field or just trying to find your passion.
A mom DJing.
Yeah, exactly. Just do
Not
all
too
the
late.
things.
It is. You're just super mom. I love it.
Yeah, don't forget all your super moms this weekend for Mother's Day. Make sure you guys are getting stuff. At least remembering, call your mom, let her know you love her, and
Okay.
appreciate her.
Well, thank you guys for joining us today. You can see us here every Friday at 10 a.m. Thank you, DJ Pebblez, for being here. You were
Thank you.
wonderful. If you guys missed any part of this interview, you can go back and replay it on Facebook, but you can also see it every day on our YouTube channel.
Yep.
So make sure you're following us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
And a big shout out again to our sponsor, GetMedCard.co.
Co-girl, getmed.co.
GetMedCard.co, okay? Get your card for only $70 at GetMedCard.co.
Yes. So you have any last words that you'd like to say to anybody out there? Any mothers, to your mom? final
Nope,
words?
just big shout out to all mothers and fathers that have to be mothers and anybody who is taking care of somebody else. Shout out to everybody. Hope you guys have a great Mother's Day and also get to celebrate with everybody that you want to.
That's right. And I'd like to thank you guys for joining us. Mom, again, I love you. I'll be home soon, so don't trip. Just kidding. Also want to give a shout out to Siva Vibe. Thank you for this beautiful hat. They're
So
coming
cute.
from Kansas City. If you want to just follow them on Siva Vibe. So thank you for that. And we will see you guys next week. All right, guys. Thank
Have
you.
a great weekend.
If you're the melody, I'm a singer. Oh, see lately.